I go to work. Today gonna be a great day.
Wake up, thank God, drink water, meditate. First 5 minutes will dictate your whole day. All about that positivity and raising up your frequency. If you negative, you will get removed immediately. Say be, eat clean, alkaline, nourishing. What you put in your body's important for your energy. If you're Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see. But if you not, need to share this repeatedly. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Give back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your race together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good energy.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread.
Good energy.
Today we gon' share.
Good energy.
I go to work. Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say be,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy.
energy.
Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Give back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your race together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good energy.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread.
Good energy.
Today we gon' share.
Good energy.
I go to work. Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
be, eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy.
energy.
Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Give back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your race together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good energy.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread.
Good energy.
Today we gon' share.
Good energy.
I go to work. Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say be,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy.
energy.
Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo. Good energy. Spread that.
Good energy.
Share that.
Be impeccable with your word, huh? God first, huh? Give back, go and serve, huh? Live your purpose. Read more just to elevate. Never quit, run your race together, never separate. Gratitude every day.
Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. Today gonna be a great day. Good energy. 'Cause we got good energy.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread.
Good energy.
Today we gon' share.
Good energy.
I go to work. Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say be,
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put in your body's important for your energy.
Good
If you're
energy.
Debbie Downer, this is probably what you hate to see.
Good
But
energy.
if you not, need to share this repeatedly.
Good
Good energy.
energy.
Woo, woo. Good energy. Woo, woo.
He's my queen. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning. Ooh, child. Let's get it popping. Time for Ready to Love. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds for y'all to come in here, and then I'm gonna get it started. We're gonna get it popping. All right. So, welcome to our channel. If you are new, I am one half of the tag team duo Sugar and Spice. My partner is currently on hiatus, but she will be back soon. Today we're gonna be, well, I'm going to be reviewing Ready to Love season 5, episode 6. It's getting really interesting now. I was kind of over Ready to Love. But it's getting interesting. We're gonna talk about it. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. Audio check. Okay, so let's get right into it. First, they're in the men's lounge. Tommy is telling the guys this whole episode is about dating your backup plan, your number 2, your second choice. If y'all hear any noise in the background, it's my dog. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so Tommy tells all the guys to go on their, date with their second choice. Obviously, after what happened on last week's episode, my man Tori got to take a drink on that one because he don't have no second choice. Okay, he put all his eggs in one basket. So that's that on that. So okay, so the first date up is Carmen and Eric, right? Eric's first choice is Dakia, but he know Carmen from before, back in the day. I guess they already know each other, and they're trying to explore that connection. Okay, cool. Now it started off cute. Oh, we ordered the same thing. Oh, we have so much in common. Woo-dee-woo. And then it got a little weird because she, is asking about his other connections. And Dakia comes up and he talks about how they kissed on a date. And this is when the claws come out. I'm not I've never been a big fan of when this happens on the show, when one of the other women feels like they have to attack their connections, other connections. It never looks good on you. It never looks cute. It's not a good look. Like, it always comes off very catty. It always comes off very jealous. And I just don't feel like they should be doing that. You know what I mean? So the clause come out. She says, oh, of course she would lean in and kiss him. She is just desperate. She a desperate woman. She's just desperate. And it's like, leaning in for a kiss on a date makes you desperate. I mean, some women would not want to make the first move. I get that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that sis is desperate. And then she's saying that, Dakia is an appetizer and she's an entree and she can have him if she wants. She went on a little rant in her confessional. It was just a lot. It was giving a lot. It was completely unnecessary. I don't know why she felt like she needed to attack her. It was just like, okay, girl, you're doing too much. But nobody said nothing when Paul was feeding you his pickle. I guess that's not giving. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, and she's telling him that, yeah, you need to tell all these other women you're mine now, and you need to evict them. And I just feel like, okay, girl, if he wants to do that, he's gonna do that. If he wants to cut off his other connections, he'll cut off his other connections. You telling him to cut off his other connections is also not a good look, in addition to his attacking his other connection. Meanwhile, the kid just chilling. She's just chilling. She's just living life. She's just trying to connect with the man. So you're looking crazy. You're looking crazy. Moving on. Woo, child. Tina and Demetrius. He's starting to show a little more of himself and a little more of his personality, but he's still not giving me much. I don't really see him going above and beyond like some of the other men. He just is just like, I'm around. I'm here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. He's not giving much, but Tina came in hot. Tina, I don't know if you guys know Amara La Negra from Love and Hip Hop. she kind of reminds me of her. They favor each other. They look alike. But Tina came in hot, and she's basically saying from what she saw at the mixer that he seems like a player. She don't know if she can trust him, which I don't feel like she went about that the right way. I feel like if you felt that way and you felt like you were uninterested in that type of situation, you could have just been like, I don't, when he asked you out on a date, you could have said no, but you went. So when you show up and you go, why don't you just talk to him, get to know him, see what he's about, to see if he's that type? You know what I'm saying? But you're coming in hot based off of, you just got here 2.5 seconds ago. And you're judging him based off of connections that he's made for the past, whatever, let's say it's a month. I don't know how long the, ready to love process is. Let's say they've been talking for a month. So he's been talking to this girl for a month or 2 months or whatever, and you see them kiss, and now he's a player. How? You just got here. You don't know anything. Talk to him, get to know him before you come in all presumptuous and, judgmental and whatnot. So that's that. But I do appreciate how she realized that she was kind of coming in hot at him, and she was like, all right, let me calm down, let me take a step back and actually communicate a little better and actually talk to him and get to know him and see what he's about. That I appreciated, because she kind of came in firing, and then she was like, all right, I'm doing a little too much. And I appreciate him not, he could have really took offense to it and kind of shut down and been like, oh, I'm not really feeling her, but he kind of gave her a chance to, reevaluate how she was coming at him. So that was a nice little exchange between them two, that date, and them deciding like, okay, yeah, I do kind of want to get to know you. I do kind of want to see what you're about and how this is going to go between us. So that was cool. That was cool. Oh, child. This show is just, it's really a lot. I don't know how these people do this process, because it's like so much happening at one time. And I really do feel like there's a lot that we miss behind the scenes with, them between the texting and whatever else is going on, dates that they're going on that's not being filmed. It's kind of, sometimes it seems like there's little gaps in between that the audience kind of just don't understand what's going on or understand these new connections that's, coming in. So then, Donovan. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. So, Donovan, this new guy coming in the game, I like how he understands, like, okay, I'm coming in late. People already, established kind of their connection. So I'm taking everybody out on a date. So he goes on a date with Carmen, Sabrina, Dakia. And okay, so he's divorced and he has children. I like Donovan's approach better as opposed to what Tina did. Tina kind of came in hot, like, you're a player, I'm being presumptuous, I'm labeling you as this. And when Donovan was on his date with Sabrina, he's like, oh, I noticed you had a connection. You was kissing on old boy. Do you have room for? Would you be interested in opening, a little space for me? Do you have room mentally, emotionally for another connection? That is a better approach than, you coming in and, yeah, I see you over there kissing. You just be kissing on all these men. You just be having them all, don't you? It's like, that looks crazy, as opposed to how he did it, which is like, well, let me ask instead of me making my own assumptions about the situation, because I just got here. That is how you do it. So I appreciated that. He makes good connections with all the women, but it seems like Sabrina is his favorite. So we will see what happens with that. I'm trying to, I'm not gonna be before you long. You understand me? I'm not gonna be before you long. These episodes, there's a lot that goes on, and I kind of wanna get everything in, and allow you guys a chance to say whatever y'all gonna say, especially this being kind of our, well, not our, our first, live back. So, so y'all can say whatever y'all want to say in the comments, but make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, and, make sure y'all leave a nice comment for Spice. But I digress. So then, okay, I don't know what's going on this season with all these sexual innuendos and all this sex talk, and the people on this season, they love some sexual innuendo. I don't know what's happening. Every date, somebody says something about a pickle or some balls or some. I don't. Y'all okay over there? It's been a minute, or I don't know what's going on with these people, but it's every date is something. It's something. So, Clifton and Dakia go out, and Clifton is saying that he sees Dakia kind of like a little more on the serious side, which is interesting. And it kind of showed me that he didn't really get to know her, because just from watching the show, it kind of seemed she didn't give me that vibe that she's so stern and she's so serious. After seeing her for few episodes, you kind of get her. She's very flirty. She's very outgoing. She's very, kind of talkative. So I was like, okay, yeah, he didn't really. They probably didn't have very much conversation and interacting with each other if he thinks that way about her, because I didn't get that vibe from her. So, they go on a date. He's trying to feed her oysters. They're talking about gag reflex. What are we doing, y'all? What's going on? Are y'all okay? The feeding pickles and the slurping down oysters, and y'all talking about gag reflexes and all of that. I don't know. Y'all real horny on here. I don't know what I don't know what's going on with y'all. I need y'all to get it together. Ready to love. Not ready to love. Okay. So yeah, it's on this date, Dakia kind of shows Clifton her other side. She tells him, how she likes to go, she wants to go skydiving, and she's going bungee jumping. So it's nice that he gets to see that kind of duality with her, because then it kind of opens up his options a little bit. He has that strong connection with Joy, but also now he can kind of see himself with Dakia a little bit. And that's always a good thing when they kind of explore their options, because you don't want to end up in a situation where you put all your eggs in one basket and then your choice makes another choice. So it's always good to have, explore all your options and really trying to get to know people, instead of coming in the game. We've seen it plenty of times. Coming in the game, you attach yourself to one person and then you're kind of left out in the cold because they might decide to make another choice at the end of the process. So, moving right along. Joy and Paul go on a date. Nothing's going on with these people, okay? Joy says it's a completely platonic date, and Paul agrees with her. They high-five it out. It was a free meal, because I'm sure it was on OWN. And that was pretty much the end of that. Okay. Geez, Laverne and Ace. How do y'all feel about Laverne? I don't know. He gives me weird vibes a little bit. His vibes are a little off for me. I don't know if I really too much, if I'm feeling him. What do y'all think? Pardon? Come again? Good morning, Lil William. So you feel like Clifton's here for some exposure or a check? It's interesting how many times you see that happen. You'll see certain people on these love shows, and they've been on other reality TV shows. So yeah, yeah, so okay, Laverne and Ace go on a date. Laverne is interesting because a lot of the women say that Laverne does nothing for them and he doesn't give them any attention. He's not even really looking their way. He kind of falls back. And that is kind of true from what we see. Like, he does kind of play the background. He does kind of sit in the back and kind of wait for people to come to him in some situations. But as you can see, like with Ace And Joy, he's willing to kind of set something up. He's willing to give them that energy and go out of their way. So it just may be that he's just really not interested in the other women, and that's why they're not getting that energy, because you know, he even from the beginning on the initial mixer, you kind of saw him where he was sitting in his corner. He said he had his own corner, and he was just, all the ladies were flocking to him. All the ladies were flocking to him. That may be how he moves in real life. I don't know. That may be how he moves in real life, where he is kind of, I'm a good looking guy, so women are naturally attracted to me or gravitated to me or they float to me, so I don't really have to do too much work. But you see, he's over here with Ace on a date. He brings her a little body butter because she says she likes certain stuff on her skin. So it's like, okay, he's paying attention, and he's putting an effort to be thoughtful and do something for her. So I guess when he likes someone or really feels a connection with him, then he will go out of his way to give them that energy. So yeah, they they had a cute little date, and I just really feel like that's what it is. Laverne is that he's just only gonna focus his energy where he wants it to go. It's something about him though. I just haven't figured it out yet. It's something about him that's a little off for me. I just haven't quite grasped what it is. And when I do, I'll let y'all know. So Tori and Precious. Precious love a side swoop, don't she? She loves a little side part with the little swoop. That is really, she don't want a middle part. She don't want to switch it up. Do you think, Precious? Precious and Tori, this date was interesting to me because we've seen Precious in other dates be very outgoing or flirty, even in the when they were at the beach house. She was spanking Clifton and doing all types of stuff. But then when he starts talking about rearranging organs, she's like, that's a lot. It is a lot. I do feel like it's a lot. And I don't know why he keeps doing this. I don't know why he keeps saying, talking about rearranging organs and busting up kidneys and all this weird stuff. I feel like that's a lot. I do feel like it shows that he only sees her one way, because he was with the situation with Sabrina, he was kind of just heartbroken. He was a little more serious with her. Their conversations got a little more deep. And it's interesting with Tori and Precious because in their initial meeting, they started off with a really deep conversation about their childhood, how their relationship with their mothers weren't the greatest, and they connected on that. You started off so deep, and then you end up on rearranging organs and busting down kidneys and nothing of substance. Their whole date, I didn't hear anything of substance. I don't feel like Tori or Precious learned anything more than what they already knew about each other. It was kind of just like flirting, sexual innuendo, and then Tori went in for a kiss, which is interesting because I was like, what were you feeding off of for that kiss? Because she had just asked you like, oh, is there anything you want to know about me? She was trying to get it there. She was trying to get it to the point where, oh, let's get to a little deeper conversation. Let's get to a conversation where we get to actually learn something new about each other and see if we connect on another level. And he's just over there licking his lips and talking about kidneys. It's like, okay, tell me you only, see her as some sort of sexual conquest without telling me you see her as a sexual conquest, because he was not trying to go there with her at all. He was just like, yeah, I hear all that deep stuff you talking, Iyanla. I'm not here for it. Busting down kidneys. So I feel like that connection is kind of like a fluke. I don't really feel like that's going to work out at all. And yeah, it just shows how people, you could be, or men too, men can be different with around different women. Like you can be different interacting with different women, because with Sabrina, he got so serious with her and was wanting to see a future with her. But then when you sit down with Precious, all you can talk about is that. So yeah. All right. Now, This show is a mess, y'all. Um, so now we go to the men's lounge. And it got a little spicy. I don't know. It just got weird. Okay, so they sit down and Laverne is just full of passion because he's made his, he's screamed it from the mountaintops apparently that, he made his choice. He was he was in his feelings with Sabrina. That's why I was just so confused. I was just like, how did you go from just being just, oh, I'm just a guy, I'm trying to find my wife, someone to be serious with, and then rearranging organs. I don't know. But yeah. So the men's lounge got weird because Laverne decided, he wants to scream from the mountaintops that, he found his true love and he knows who he wants to be with, and all the other guys, y'all shouldn't be afraid to say who y'all want. Amen. Y'all should just say it. Just say it. And I understand what he was saying. I don't know. He kind of sounded like he was about to cry when he was saying it. I was like, oh, he's getting a little emotional. I don't know what's going on. But I didn't really feel like it was like an offensive statement. I guess he was just saying like, I really feel like that was more of a thing with him where he probably felt like, I was scared to say that I wanted Ace to be my number one or whatever the case may be. So now that I've said it, I feel so relieved. So if y'all do the same, then y'all will feel so great and relieved. But the guy was like, I didn't ask you for that. I didn't ask you for your advice. I didn't ask you for your unsolicited advice, and I don't care. And they were giving him attitude. And I feel like, I don't know if there's like some previous that happened that I'm unaware of, or maybe, he's just not meshing with the rest of the guys or something like that, because they just did not take to that well. It erupted into like a whole argument situation. I didn't really see it as that big of a thing, but apparently they, Donovan in particular, especially, I understand what he was saying. He's like, I just got here. How am I going to scream anything to the mountaintops because I don't know anybody. I just met these people. He was so hurt with Sabrina. Now he's just trying to find someone to sleep with. But it's like, you come to a show called Ready to Love, right? You don't want to get to know anyone else, especially when, you made this connection with Precious when y'all first met. Both Precious and Tori, they kind of are like parallel to me because, both of them say they're so serious and they're so ready to love and, all of that. And then when like Precious gets around some of the guys, she's just like kind of like loud and talking about sex all the time. And then Tori's kind of doing the same thing. So I don't know. Is it like a nervous twitch with y'all that y'all just blurt this stuff out, or, I don't know. But yeah, so the men's lounge just kind of got a little weird with that situation, but then they all run down their dates and, who their connections are the strongest with, who their connections are the weakest with. And then again, it gets weird again. I don't know why. It's weird because Joy, and when we see her in the episode, Joy is all like, oh, I'm so bubbly and I'm just so happy and I'm just so kiki. She's just laughing all the time. She's so happy. She's so joyous all the time. And then when this sit down happened, she kind of just switched. I guess she assumed that she was going to be eliminated based upon the sit down with Demetrius. And she just kind of was like, it's like she tried to flip it on him. So Joy sits down with Demetrius, and he's basically just, the guys were talking, how they do. The guys are talking about this, they're saying, you've made your choice, you've picked off who you want to be with, and you're not really paying attention to the rest of the guys, and that's their issue with you. And it just kind of got, she's like, well, you're not ready to love. I feel like you're trying to start some stuff. And it's just like, Okay, calm down, ma'am, relax. It's she kind of jumped. It was like a defense mechanism. Like, I feel like you're gonna eliminate me. No, you're eliminated. No, you're not. No, you're not ready to love. But that's not gonna work. If they're gonna send you home, they're gonna send you home regardless of whether you tell Demetrius that he's not ready to love. That didn't help anything. And then it looked even more ridiculous when come to find out that you're staying. So you did all that for what, girl? So they sent Precious home. It didn't really surprise me that they sent Precious home, only because all her connections to me seem very surface level. It was a lot of innuendo and playing around and laughs and fun, but I didn't really see her really trying to go for anything deeper than that surface level kind of conversation. So I kind of felt like was gonna happen. So now I don't know what this is about, but they show all the women in the women's lounge, and Dakia is saying that I just want to make this announcement. I just want everybody to know I do not want to date Eric anymore. And this is kind of reminding me of the situation last season where they got into the argument and he picked her up outside the club and all of that stuff happened and she made that big announcement. She felt so upset. I don't know what happened between them, but I kind of part of me wants to say that it has something to do with the dinner Eric had with Carmen where she was saying something about shutting them down. I don't know if that's what it is, but I feel like that might have something to do with it. Let's see, Joy gave me the same vibes as that lady with Cornette. It's crazy because Joy, she just seemed like she was just so nice and she's so nice and bubbly with everybody, and then she just flipped out on him at the drop of it. As soon as she thought she was getting eliminated, she just lost it. She just lost her whole mind. She just flipped out. And he was just cool and calm as ever, and you flipping out. You looking crazy. I don't know what was going on with that. But yeah, I don't know what happened between Eric and Dakia. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully it's just just a mutual agreement that they don't want to see each other anymore. Hopefully it's just that. Because, I hope it's nothing crazy. I hope no violation or nothing like that. I gotta look that up that you saw. You say you saw Clifton on. Anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the episode. We'll see what happened last week. It seemed like it kind of got real spicy on the next episode. We have to wait all the way to the 18th. They all seems to do that with their TV shows. They kind of like to drag out the season, particularly Ready to Love. I remember them doing that last season. Just give it up. Just give it up. Just give it up. We don't feel like waiting and dragging this out. Y'all gonna have a whole nother season, or y'all probably are filming right now for a whole nother season of Ready to Love. Just give up the episodes. You know what I'm saying? Eric gives me interesting. He didn't give. You think? He didn't give me down low vibes. I didn't get that from him. Now you're gonna make me go back and watch him a little closer. I don't know, Eric. I don't. He's just kind of quiet thus far. I do think it's interesting that him and Carmen were around each other or seem to have a connection that's, y'all say y'all connection is so strong, but y'all never went forth with that. Y'all never tried to see what could develop from that. And I'm wondering why that is. Yeah, you saw a couple, right? I thought I saw a few men at that table. I saw several. So I don't I don't know what that's about. Why would I want more? Bringing one ex to meet my new love interest is bad enough. But you know how they do the like either the guys meet the exes and then the girls meet the family. Maybe it was that, and we just didn't see, the second announcement, like, oh, that they're meeting the family. I'm hoping that's what it is, because why would you have? It was like 3 of them. It was like 3 exes at the table. See, now y'all really gonna make me go back and look at Eric, because why did y'all say he's creepy? I don't know, y'all. This show, Ready to Love, is so messy. I ain't gonna lie. They are very, very messy. I'm interested to see what their exes are like, particularly Ace. I don't know, Ace. She just seems, she kind of reminds me of kind of like a hippie. She's just like, oh, everything is love and peace, and just she's so soft spoken. I really want to see what some of these people exes are like. I want to see Carmen's exes. Good morning. Are they? Are most people friends with their exes? I wouldn't. You think that's what it is? That would make sense though, because she's like so calm. She's so chill. She's so soft spoken all the time. That would make sense. And that would understand why she's just able to, she's nothing but, she's the most unbothered. Carmen let all her crazy come out this episode. So I'm interested to see how she acts the rest of the season. This is funny. Yeah, guys. So that was Ready to Love, this episode. It was interesting. It was a little spicy, nothing too crazy. I feel like next week will be way more interesting because of the exes element. She's a yoga. Oh my gosh. I mean, live your best life, girl. Whatever keeps you centered, whatever keeps you at peace. Okay. But yeah, that was pretty much it, you guys. I don't know how. I don't know. I was talking to Spice the other day, and we were trying to figure out if we're going to carry on with the Ready to Love series, because it kind of just, it kind of repeats itself. Even the people they cast kind of repeat themselves a little bit, some of the same personality types and things like that, and the same situations. Now, if they put them all in a house together, then it might be a little more interesting. We would be able to see a lot more that we're missing out on. But when you got these people, going on dates and text messaging and all this other stuff, and we don't get to see it, it's just kind of like that whole situation with Demetrius and Sabrina, to me, it was just kind of like, oh, yeah, he's your number one. Oh, okay. I was just confused the story. I was like, okay, what? Interesting. So I don't know about Ready to Love. It's an interesting concept, kinda. It would be more interesting if we got to see more of the development of the connections. I just don't feel like we see enough of it. Y'all are hilarious. But yeah, okay. So that was pretty much it for this episode. We will reconvene. We'll make an announcement, when Spice decides she wants to come back. I have a couple episodes in the vault of previously recorded material that I'm gonna be dropping either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm gonna be putting those out. And then from there, I'll just be bringing some guest stars in to hold her spot down until she comes back. But yeah, if you guys want to, like I said if you didn't catch my last live, if you want to send her a message, she's away right now because she has a family emergency. If you want to send her a message, you want to send her, a prayer or some nice words, you can send it to, you can either leave a comment. She sees all the comments, or you can send it to our DM on Twitter or Instagram. She sees those too. And yeah, just keep praying for her, you guys. And make sure you follow us on all our social media: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you like this video. Okay. Don't mind me. I know I'm a little tired because I had just got off of work or whatever. But I told you I was gonna come live, so I wanted to, be a woman of my word. It's Oprah. You got shmoneys, Oprah. Come on now. But I feel like that. I don't know. I just feel like if y'all could get a house for at least a month, get a little Airbnb situation for like a month, and put them all in the house, y'all ratings would be so much better. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all don't have to travel from this restaurant to this restaurant to this restaurant and try to piece together. I feel like it would make their storyline a lot smoother because y'all don't have to piece together all these different stories, and we don't have to be confused. Invest the money. Okay, invest the money. Get them a little Airbnb. Put them people in the house together for a month. It'll be more interesting. I'm tired of being confused. I'm tired of trying to 1 week Susan like Johnny, and then the next episode it's a whole different person. When did this happen? When did y'all talk? I didn't see no dates. Cause OWN didn't record it. Put them people in the house. That's a cross that Eric has to bear. No one told him to be, a culinary genius and, cook up all these treats. I did think that was interesting that they used Eric to cook. I was like, I hope y'all paid that man. Since y'all didn't have to get somebody to cater or anything, I hope y'all paid that man and got him a check. And that's why y'all got him to cook, so y'all could get him an extra check. But yeah, now I'm just rambling. So yeah, I will see you guys next week, this Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll be dropping a video, like I said, that we previously recorded. And yeah. Shout out to my girl Spice. Can't wait for you to come back. # pray for Spice. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys next week with I'll be bringing you guys some guest stars, some people, some new faces to hold her spot down. Keep a seat warm till she come back. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a great, peaceful, positive week. Okay. Send you all the good energy. All of it. Okay. But yeah. All right, you guys. Have a good day. Bye.